Okay, what do we have here for Mr. Donahue?
Parcel of land, I'm gonna just show you the picture. My goodness, this is a long ways away from each other.
We could add a few more tables if you'd like. Oh, that's.
We should
that's not
probably
what you
try.
meant.
What it is, it's this parcel on this. Yes, and it's been taxed. Taxes due from 2017 through 2021. Of course, the 2017 and 18 tax years have put this property at risk of tax deed. Mr. Donahue is the representative from MRD Ventures. This shows what the outstanding tax is as of today. The assessor's office has stated that they will be doing a value adjustment on this property for the 2019, 20, and 21 tax years.
It's basically a right of way and unbuildable.
Well, it is a future right of way is how it is platted.
It's platted. as a
Right,
of way.
but the assessor's office has valued it as a lot and block because it is a lot and block.
Designated
plat.
as a future right of way, so.
Right.
It's not
So
built.
they did, yeah, so
Okay,
they didn't give it any consideration for being a right of way.
Why did it take this long for this to come to light?
Because last year we did not do any tax deeds at all because of
How long have you
COVID.
owned it?
So that's what would have brought it to
Who's the builder?
future, to our attention in
Who's your
2017 tax year.
Okay.
And honestly, it wasn't until I had GIS pull that plat map for me that I even knew that it was something weird.
Yeah. What would the,
So
what value are they gonna put on it?
Jill didn't tell me what value. Did she tell you, Russ?
Well, I think it depends a little bit too. So it's been a right of way. I think we've looked it because it's been a couple $100 a year. And so we paid it for a long time. It seems that I talked to someone, my memory's not good enough to remember how many, 5 years ago, who we talked about, because I remember talking, and I don't know if this was with Steve or with you guys that weren't you guys, except for one of you.
I hate it
Because-
when I'm somewhere else.
I'm still not, I'm not the same as I was.
That's right. Because it was a right of way, my understanding was that the county was just going to take it over. I didn't realize that it wasn't deeded over to the county. It is a lot and block. And so I would love for you to say, yeah, no, it's a lot and block. I'll take it back over as a building lot.
You've got 100 foot of frontage.
Yeah, it qualifies for that. I don't know that the subdivision will allow it.
100 foot of frontage and 60 foot of package.
Yeah. When we did the plat, however many years ago, when that was recorded, that was one of their requirements, right, for planning and zoning.
Yeah, the plat.
Right here.
Um,
And they did have it valued for $46,048 for 2021, by the way.
It's awesome.
Depends if you're buying or selling.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if the future access goes to where?
So to the property to the south, there's a whole bunch, Sharon, she's passed away.
Or something. Sure, one that had the horses.
Yeah. Sharon, what is her last name?
Walker or
Sharon Walker.
Wilson.
Wilson, there we go.
Can you, I'm just curious, can we pull up a map?
You're
Do
looking
you have a
at
GIS?
from there.
Yeah, 'cause I just-
I can, but Brian will do it
You
in half
you
the
probably
time.
know as well as anybody that you plant those so that you don't landlock the next property.
Yeah, and if you look on this plat, there's an exit to the west already. I get it. If someone ever developed the stuff to the south, it would be a great access. I believe if we look at be interesting to see if they. Go 25th East and 97th.
Do you want the parcel?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, there you go.
It's RPO 055 000 10120.
You're probably also aware that our assessors office
No
has
space in between the RPO.
had some issues with doing these things.
Yeah, no, I had a good conversation with Jill. I'm like, Jill, I love this. If this is really worth this, I think that's a great idea. But
Yeah. Oh, it's a letter O at the end, not a zero.
There you are.
okay.
Zoom out. There you go. So
So you see how the road goes there to the west.
right.
The school district owns that property now. That used to be the Wilsons. Um,
And what's, so we've got,
So if you click on that parcel to the left, Brian, go to the west, sorry. Yeah, go clear to the end.
down here.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, click on that one. Where does that outline of that parcel? Does it just go straight?
That's the school district.
Yeah,
That's the school district.
is it?
Looks like it comes to here.
Oh, okay, so it jogs over a
It
little
does
bit.
dog leg.
Yeah. So there's that access that goes to the west there.
so this was designed to have future right away go to the west and connect to that subdivision.
Yeah, someone ever developed the stuff to the south there.
Looks like it's planned to go in here.
Yep,
But that's to the school district, right?
right.
That's the only one.
And
You almost need
south
that.
of that,
You almost need that
94th doesn't
second
go.
access in and out of there.
I'm just curious why
Well,
they
they
put
value
that
it.
in the county name where it's a dedicated right of way.
Yeah.
Time.
Well, and you've got 3 roads up and you've got 1 to the west. So if you tie that, does that tie, like it makes sense to have it? So you only had 1 entrance onto Hit Road, which is to the east. Yeah, none of those line up.
Yeah, but those.
And there's a canal right there
That'll
too.
get figured out by a real smart planning and zoning commission to figure out how to keep one access.
Yeah, it does give the ability to have that. It's pretty straight. If you put a stop sign maybe at the end of that one and an end at that one.
That's public road. I think it should have been dedicated by the assessor's office. And it looks like a major
Jill
problem for them.
specifically said because it's a future right of way, it would still retain its value until it becomes a right of way.
And I completely disagree with
Okay.
that.
So do I. You gonna
I'm just
tax
ex-
somebody for something
I'm
they can't
just-
ever use?
Okay,
So, and I'm happy. So my brother and I own MRD Ventures and we're happy,
to
Whatever-
put it over.
whatever you guys decide. If you say, hey, take it back over, make it a building lot, great. If you guys say, no, we want the county to have it. I think if you actually look at, Brian, I think the neighbors have actually put their fences. You can't tell the fence. Maybe they haven't put a fence up there. To go, but anyway, I don't have any
Be
problem.
responsible for moving it if you ever do. I just think we cancel the taxes and if he's willing to deed it into Bonneville County's name.
Yeah, I almost feel like they need a rebate for the taxes they did pay on that years ago.
We can only go back 3 years.
Will you look right?
They didn't pay him the last 3 years, right?
4.
Oh, okay, so they only owe us 1
because
year.
of code.
When
Right.
you click on this right here, Brian, is there another easement that's along there that needs to be deeded over to?
I don't think so.
Go up one.
Another tax buildup. It's been a long time. Okay.
So up at, you mean right in between the two
Seemed like
roadways?
right here, there was something else, but it's been a while since I've seen anything.
Is that round, all that round thing's probably a trampoline?
Yeah, there. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, I would agree. If you want a motion, I would make that motion. We cancel all the taxes, yeah, due on it with penalty and interest and
Mr. Donahue's representation that he will need that over
okay.
and not cost us future work.
And I'll second that.
All right. And I agree, so if we can get a letter out, take care of that.
Who will drop the quick, will you drop your own quick claim deed?
I don't know if he knows much about title work.
Okay,
Yeah. if you
So-
can just get us
Okay, you want me to quick claim it over? How am I quick claiming it?
Bonneville County.
Just straight over to Bonneville County?
605 North Capitol. Have to do that.
I'm guessing we're gonna have to be notarized. So
Well, you've got a notary.
I can notarize and then I'll just bring it, drop it
oh,
off.
that works.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's just a lot in block, so this is the full legal that you would need.
Just this lot 12 block 1, right?
Mhm.
Fairview Estates. Okay.
So you've been able to find